This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV, here pitchside, St Mary's, just saying off camera. That's your name, your face, up there, big screen, stadium. I know it's not here, but it's a couple of miles down the road and it's a massive fight for you, Reece. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good mate. Yeah, like you say, absolutely. 3 years ago, it was a different ball game, and now we're here, and long may the run continue.
Could you ever imagine what has kind of happened in this past 3 years? It seems that you are going from strength to strength, levelling up. Let's be real, many people may have wrote you off 3 years ago.
I think everyone wrote me off 3 years ago, and some of them were in their right. But I mean, obviously, not a lot of people understand the boxing world like the fighters do. Like I say, the weight is a massive thing for all boxers across the board. And I learned the hard way with that. I think Ryan would probably know that as well because he's come up from featherweight, and he's just an all-round better fighter for being at the right weight. Took us a long time to find that out, and but like I say, now we're on to fight for the European title, which is my next step for me.
Over 10 years as a pro now.
Yeah,
Experienced. Yeah, kind of everything with the weight, moving up. Is that just a lessons to young fighters coming up that don't kill yourself to make your fight, make the weight? You are stronger at your more natural weight.
Yeah, but like I say, it's pushed into you from like amateur days. I made weight for amateurs for years and that you should never really make, and then it's not until 9 times out of 10 it's when you get beat and you go, oh, now that's the reason. It's almost like everyone uses it as an excuse, but it isn't that. It's just I think that's when you realise that maybe we should try the weight above, and that's kind of what happened to me. I was making 9 stone for 15, 16 years, through the amateurs all the way through to my pro game. But yeah, like I say, you can't buy experience, and that's what we've learned.
Talk about Ryan Garner. Again, like you in the last 18 months, he's really come on. Just spoke to him over there. Was it a case of, yep, that European title, let's just go and get it?
Yeah, 100%. Like, it's not like you can pick an easy route in the stages that we're at. It's just the British, Commonwealth, European titles. European's my next step. It's Ryan, and expect a hard fight, whether it was Ryan or whoever had the European title. It's not never going to be easy now.
You said up there that you rely less so on your power. Is that you maturing as a fighter? Because we all know Reece Bellotti's got power. We've known that for 7, 8, 9 years. But in your past kind of 3, 4 fights, you have taken your time and done your boxing as well.
Yeah, 100%. It's kind of like you say, when you're with, again, I say it all the time, experience. I got found out just relying on power all the time. It isn't always about that. And with Jim as a trainer and stuff, we've had to adapt and put more strings to the bow.
Do you believe you can still become a world champion, Reece?
Yeah, I do. But 3 years ago, if you asked me that question, it would have been absolutely not. But the beliefs, I always had the belief. That's why I continued the way I did, because I spoke with the wife about it, and we sort of said, is it really worth going on? Because I weren't making money out of it. It wasn't profitable for me. But I said, but I love the sport, and I haven't lost the love for the sport still now. I said, but the day I lose love for it, it's over for me, whether I'm a world champion or not. And I'm currently in love with it. We're here now. My name's up there in lights, and I'm enjoying everything about it.
Does it feel surreal at all?
A little bit, but I kind of feel like I've earned it. I've earned it the hard way. You know what I mean? I've been beaten. I've come back, and like I said off camera, 3 years ago I was boxing on 2 weeks' notice at your call, and now we're here. So,
talk about kind of pressure, back up against the wall. You are going into Bournemouth, South Coast, against kind of going in with a lot of his fans. Probably going to be hostile. You experienced a little bit on the fan zone, but you said there you love that, and you've done that before. Last time, Mikey Gomez Jr. in his hometown, going forward, upsetting the home army.
Yeah, that's what I've always been doing the last few fights, and I'm going to plan on doing that again. I mean, yeah, like I say, the fan zone was funny as fuck for me, I'll be honest. I loved it. We're getting absolute abuse from everyone, and it's part of the sport and it's part of what you do, and it's good that he's got the backing. So
in this fan zone, can you hear, like, pinpoint certain things, or it's just noise coming at you?
No, I was because my boy was there. It's funny. My boy was there, so I kept leaning over, like laughing at him because he was a bit like they're all like wanker, wanker. And I was like chanting with them. Do you know what I mean? So I was enjoying the whole moment. It was good.
And it's the polar opposite of the way you and Ryan have acted today. So complete respect between the two of you, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Like I say, when we get to this level, again, I bounce off the vibe of the other fighter as well. And Ryan's a respectful man, and like I say, the build-up's going to be boring for the fans in that sense. I mean, it won't be boring on the night because we're good fighters and we're going to put on a good show.
Little added bonus to represent Matchroom and get one over on Frank Warren.
He's now relying on me to get one over on him, isn't he? So yeah, no, listen, like I said, that's another thing that we can add to it, and I look forward to doing that.
Talking of Matchroom, I've got to ask you about them two men behind us. Daz Tom management.
That's Tom are in the building, man. They're
Daz and
here.
Tom are in the
They're
building.
representing. Love them, both of them.
So what, are they actually the team? Are they? Daz and Tom.
That's Tom. They're the team. They're the boys.
He loves that. Look at that. Look at that. Daz there. Yeah, I'll be sending that to him. Daz, what's better, that mention or the win last Wednesday, mate?
It's up there. It's up there. It's up there for him. He loves it.
Reece, thank you very much for speaking to IFLTV. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we finish?
No, listen, everyone tune in on the 26th. It's going to be a good fight. And as always, thank you to my sponsors for making it happen, for the hard camps that we go through. And yeah, see you 26th of July.
Best of luck. We'll see you fight with, mate. Cheers. Appreciate it.